Okay, Melena, this is lesson 62. This is example 62.1. Your direction says to simplify this complex fraction. They give you 1 plus 1 over x, and then all of that over 1 over y. Your first step is to get a common denominator for this top part here. You want to combine these two things together. So to do that, you have to get a common denominator of x, because that's the only denominator you have to work with here. So to do that, you want this 1 to have an x as the denominator, so you have to multiply it times x over x, and then you get 1x over x, and then you can now combine it, you can add it to the 1 over x. So 1x over x plus 1 over x is 1x plus 1 over x, and then this this 1 here by the x is just a ghost 1, so you can just drop it and get x plus 1 over x. Now I'm going to bring that back and replace it into my equation for step 2. Now step 2 is you want to get rid of this complex fraction here. You don't want the fraction here. So to get rid of the 1 over y, you have to flip your fraction on the bottom here and then multiply it times the top and the bottom. You can't just multiply it times the bottom and cancel. You have to multiply both sides, because what you do to one side of the equation, you do to the other. So when you do that, this all cancels here, and you're just left with a 1 on the bottom. And then you multiply these two together, so y over 1 times x plus 1 over x. And this ends up being y times x plus 1 over x. And you can just drop this one here because it's not relevant. Anything over 1 is itself, so it's a whole. So that's why you can drop that 1 there.